It is wonderful to see you today. Where are we? We're on the Royal Mile. Edinburgh Castle is literally 100 metres up that way. And we're going to the most expensive restaurant here in Scotland. Loads of you have recommended, Gary, go along there and give it a go. You don't really care about my wallet, do you? However, it has fantastic reviews online. What's it called? It's called the Witchery. And it's right there behind me. It is a spectacular, absolutely spectacular building. Really hope this is a fantastic meal. Got to tell you where I'm standing. Ramsey Lane. Now, I'll tell you what, I hope he's got nothing to do with this place because I haven't had any good meals from him. As always, let's give it a go. I've got to tell you, it is absolutely heaving. It is packed. Come on in, let's take a look. Just while I'm waiting for it to open, just take a look at the menu here. You fancy your caviar? Yeah, no problem. £140, £190, it's all there. Got the starters, and I'm looking Finlay's of Portobello haggis. Well, we're in Scotland, so I've got to have some haggis. That comes with pineapple chutney and a potato bhaji, that's £16. Got light lunch, I'm going to come back to that. Then on the mains, yeah, you got it all. It's all going on. But I like the look of their grilled lemon sole with arugula, caviar and tartar sauce. That's only £50. Only £50. You've got, for two people to share, a Côte de Boeuf and a lamb Wellington. You've got afternoon teas there as well, and you can have that light lunch, which I said, which comes in at 2 courses for £34.50, available noon till 4:30. This is one very pricey menu. As I said, the caviar, it's £190 odd. I'm looking on the mains there. What's the most expensive main? That's around about £65. Oh, gosh, 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 gosh. Fingers crossed, it is absolute top quality. It's also got a hotel above as well, so it's all going on here. You can remember the location, as I said, it's on the Royal Mile, and it's literally right on top of the castle as well. So, yeah, loads of people going in and out. So, quite strange because it's not open yet, as I've just found out. Okay, see you soon. Just walking in, this is the entrance. Definitely all sorted for Halloween. Plenty of pumpkins around. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, we're just here at opening time. So, yeah, very interesting, but a nice little entrance. So, yeah, let's hope this meal is spectacularly good. Sorry, no more, no more. Here I am, inside. It is beautiful. There's no other word for it. It is beautiful. It is super fine dining. I've got to tell you something very interesting. A couple came in before me, tried to book. They can't book for 3 days, and the table they've got to book is at 10 o'clock in the evening. So if you're looking to come here, definitely book. Wow, it is truly stunning. Got some nice music in the background. Yeah, it's just got a beautiful feel to it. Got the menu in front of me. I've already gone through the menu, and yeah, wow, wow, wow. Just want to give you a little bit of history. On the back here, it sort of gives you everything about it. I'm not going to read through the whole thing and what have you, but it was established 40 years ago by a chap called James Thompson, OBE, and the building is a historic building, and it's actually named after witches. And basically what they're saying here is there hundreds and hundreds of witches were burned at the stake not far from here, and that's what it's all named after. Burned at the stake. It's a bit of food going on there. Burned, steak, all the rest of it. See you when the haggis arrives. Truly stunning presentation is there. So you have the haggis here. It's portobello haggis. There's no mushrooms in there. That's from an area just outside Edinburgh which produces the haggis. And you've got the potato bhaji, and underneath you have the pineapple as well. So the presentation. Wow, 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 wow. So I'm going to stand on ceremony. What I'm just going to do is just dive in. and see the flavours. Oh wow, that is very tender. You just see. Now the skin to the haggis, I thought that was going to be, you're going to be cutting in, but the skin is obviously just holding it all together. I stand corrected, but I think the skin would be the bladder, the sheep's bladder. So. Incredible. Oh wow. Oh my lord. That's. I'm listening to the waiter describing it to another customer who's just had it, who's just turned around and said, "Wow, that is incredible." With haggis, again, lots of pepper, so you've got that kind of smoky feel to it. But the meat is very soft. It's not dry at all. There's oats in there as well, which you can taste. I'm going to try it here. I better do this a bit posh, hadn't I, because I'm in here. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. So I'm interested to see how the pineapple works. Haggis. It's very earthy. It's earthy, and then you have a sweetness coming through with the pineapple, and that brings it up. So it really elevates the flavour in my mouth. It's well, yeah. I mean, the only way I can get this across is it's two real contrasting. One kind of a dull flavour, but a nice dull flavour, and then a vibrancy with the pineapple. As a combination, I've got to try the. It's not my usual bhaji I have, potato bhaji. As a massive combination. The potato just adds another texture to it. But all around, as a starter, would I be happy with that? Am I happy with that? I'm more than happy with it. Yes, it's all the money, there's no doubts about that. But this isn't your, if you like, commercial haggis. There's no doubts about that. That's quite a few levels above. What I want to do, I want to get in, tuck in, enjoy, and wait for my lemon sole to arrive. Lovely feel, nice vibe, not stuffy at all. I'm sitting here, you know, one's enjoying oneself. Interesting. Got my lemon sole here. Now I've asked them to take the bone out. You know me, they'll be going all over the diners and everything. Got arugula caviar. Now that's not real caviar. That comes from herrings. So yeah, it's not the real McCoy. You can have that, as I said earlier on. Got some potatoes and some greens. Now they're an additional $6.95 each, just to let you know. I love the presentation. I like the colour of the cooking on that lemon sole. It comes with this tartar sauce as well. Nothing to do, but just dive in. Pull it apart. And there you can see, they've taken the bone out. Ooh, fell in. I've got to tell you, the taste of that fish is incredible. It's cooked absolutely perfect. It's been kind of pan fried. You've got a little bit of smokiness coming out of that. But the fish is such a delicate fish, flavour wise. But altogether, Look at this. I've just got to just take a close up. That is not fresh. I'm surprised that wasn't swimming around a tank a couple of minutes ago. Oh yes. Want to try it? The tartar sauce. No problem. Absolutely superb. Really good. Thank you very much. Made in heaven. Got some capers in that tartar sauce. Now I'm interested in trying this caviar. First time on the channel, caviar. Will it overpower the flavour of that lemon song? So what it brings, there's not a huge amount of flavour, but it adds a saltiness to the lemon salt as well. Let's try one of these potatoes. I've got to say, normally I would expect sort of only a couple, 2 or 3, but I think that's quite a sensible portion. And you know, if you're actually coming in, you'll probably share that if you're both having the main. Potatoes, fantastic. I'm just going to dive in here on the greens. I'm going to tell you something interesting. Or maybe not interesting. Let's just try them. Really nicely seasoned. This isn't strange. You don't need them. You honestly don't. Because this is the star of the show. And that, the best fish I can visualise that I had was in Spain. It was on the beach. It was caught, it was cooked, super fresh. This is there with it. This has to be the nicest piece of fish. Well, it's the nicest piece of fish I've had on the channel, because normally it's got batter all around it. But the flavour's delicate and it's super fresh. I'm loving it. I genuinely am loving it. It's a lot of money. Yeah, it is, honestly, that good. What I'm going to do, I'm going to slowly enjoy this. Then I'm going to order the dessert. I'm going to take some images of it, and I'm going to tell you all about it outside. Because now every single table is occupied down here. It's not right. It's fine dining. People are spending a lot of money, and I should be sitting here yapping away and all the rest of it. So see you outside, and I'll tell you what I think of the dessert as well. I'll also pay the bill, gulp, and go from there. See you soon. Guys, you're going to have to bear with me, but first of all, take a look there. The beautiful and stunning Edinburgh Castle. Nighttime, that's lit up, and it is amazing. And Edinburgh itself is just absolutely gorgeous. So I want to start with the dessert. Oh, dear me. It was dark chocolate. You cut into it, had a little biscuit at the bottom, but it was so gooey, it was rich. Then it had kind of a velouté on top, and that was soft, and that gave a nice sweetness to the chocolate, because that was really dense. That's been on the menu something like 30, 35 years, and I can understand why, because it is very, very popular. All in all, as a dessert, it was huge. That was very, very filling. Had a nice crisp on top there, dark chocolate crisp, and again, added a little bit of texture to it all. Was that a good dessert? It was a really good dessert, as was that whole experience. The restaurant itself, I have got to say, it is stunning in there. Service. Now I've got to tell you, there's about, in the area I was in, there was about 14 tables, and it had 4 waiters looking after you, so the attention to detail was excellent, but it wasn't stuffy. They weren't coming at you all the time, is everything okay, everything okay? Super professional. And the guy who served me, Sebastian, thank you very much. I tell you, you're a young fella, You certainly know your trade. Absolutely brilliant, and some excellent recommendations from you. So thank you very, very much. It is a restaurant completely steeped in history, and it's beautiful inside. It is absolutely beautiful inside. But one thing I've got to tell you, possibly the hardest filming we've ever done, because it's fine dining. We did not want to disturb any of the customers, because you've got to bear in mind they're spending a lot of money. A lot of money. That's not an easy place to actually get into. You've got to book way in advance, and yeah, and it's not right me sitting there yapping away to a camera and all the rest of it. And as it got busier and busier, I felt a little bit awkward, to be honest, and that wasn't due to the staff or anything like that. That was me being conscious of the customers around me, and yeah, you know what I'm saying, it's just not right, is it? You know, so many of you said, Gary, get into the Witchery, you know, see what you think. It wasn't on my list because it is super high end and it's fine dining, and I was conscious of the fact it could be very difficult to film, as I've just said. Now here comes the issue, and here comes the cough, if you like. So for my haggis was £16, the lemon sole £50, the new potatoes £69. That would have been expensive. £6.95. The steamed greens £6.95. I've just told you that was nearly a waste of £14 because you didn't need them. I had them, but you don't need them. And that chocolate torte, £11.50. Had a 10% service charge, no issue. Genuinely, I actually, you know, down in London it's 12.5 minimum, and you know, Mr. Ramsey, I mentioned him beforehand, he insists on 15% everywhere, and the service in his places is nowhere near that service there. So yeah, just over £110. It's all the money, isn't it? But it isn't that. This is an experience, this is a once in a lifetime, you know, would I go back there in a heartbeat? Could I afford to go back there? No, I couldn't. You know, would I go back there next year? No, probably not. But the year after, I would book, and I'd say yeah, because I really, really enjoyed it. And again, you had people in there, all had smiles on their faces. It's all the money, but it's quality, and sometimes you just got to pay for that experience. I'm really sorry, but yeah, you wouldn't go there every day of the week. You couldn't. Well, okay, maybe if you won the Euro Millions and the rest of it, you could. But yeah, it's up there price-wise. It's up there. It's everything. What mark am I going to give it? I'm going to give it, dear me, it's a real difficult one, isn't it? Because, yeah, it's all the money, but it is all the quality, and it is that complete experience. I'm going to give it 9 out of 10. If you get the opportunity, save up. If you're coming to Edinburgh, save up, and this is the treat, without a shadow of a doubt. The other thing, bear in mind, you've got the room we were in, and you've got the Georgian room as well, but that's a little bit darker, and it's harder to film, and that's even classier. All in all, yeah, awesome recommendation. So many of you said, please get in there. We'd love to see what it looks like and everything. Yeah. Well, now you know what it looks like, and it is fantastic. If you'd like and subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate that. And until next time, it was expensive, but it was worth it. It genuinely was worth it. And that view's worth it as well. Bye-bye. Going to take a look. Let's have a look at Edinburgh Castle. Come on, let's take a look at Edinburgh Castle.